Okay guys, so this is my Munnar vlog. My sister had come down from the US and she had planned this trip with me and her family and my family, and we all went together from Mumbai to Cochin. It's from Cochin that you get a bus. We had a tempo traveler to Munnar.
So we are here in Kerala, Cochin. We are going to Munnar, and it's such a beautiful green place. I feel fresh just looking at it.
So Kerala is not just about green foliage. There are different kinds of plants and trees. Like there are plantains, there are coconuts, as well as there are herbs, spices, a lot of things that can be useful to us all.
It's my thing, man. I love the mountains.
Truly God's own country, as they call it, with a lot of water bodies around too. And there are great waterfalls in Munnar, like this one, which we found on the way. It's quite some ride up there. Takes us around 4.5 hours to reach to Munnar from Cochin. But it's worth the while because there's so much to see on the way, so much to take in from nature. They have some unique fruits too over there, like this one. I forgot the name, but it's quite tasty. Something like lychee. So this was our welcome drink as we arrived at our resort. This is a cinnamon tea. It's so yummy and so refreshing in the monsoon season. And the season is so beautiful over there. I mean, the monsoon is not like, it's not raining like too heavy, and at the same time it's enjoyable. Kerala is the most of food, the fish, the other vegetables, and their appams and their idiyappams and a lot of unique stuff to eat from. Evening was a time for some good Kerala therapy massage. So we went to the local, the resort massage center where they have this traditional massage, Kerala massage. So it was a massage for an hour, and I must tell you that it was very therapeutic and very relaxing. And they have some very good oils and eucalyptus. The smell of eucalyptus is so refreshing, Nilgiri as we call it. And then a steam after the massage. There is also the other traditional massages which one must try, which is again for therapy. The next morning was a sunny day, thankfully, because we had a lot of sightseeing to do. We were going to be going for the tea gardens nearby. So we reached the government owned and run tea garden, Kerala, Munnar, and over there we saw that we were surrounded by mountains of tea gardens around us. It was so beautiful a sight, so photogenic. Inside there was a museum of the local animals who had naturally died. Their mummified stuff was on the wall. And then we saw this museum, this beautiful museum of very old antique tea making processes.
In off season, every 15 days. But same leaf, making food and tea. White tea, green tea, orthodox black tea, CTC black tea, same leaf. But processing is different. Only the top bird. So only small bird, only healthy bird, only health loving, sunlight dry. It called whiting. The whiting means more antioxidant value, more medicine value. But whiting very expensive. Per kilo 10,000 to 50,000. But whiting is in the market, whiting is less production. Whiting good for heart blood, anti-cancer, otherwise immunity power high, any skin disease good for it. But whiting after breakfast, 3 or 4 months, direct sugar water. Wow. Whiting is in the market, whiting is less production. The second one, green tea, another 2 leaves. Only the 2 soft leaves only I am plugging, no any other process, just only washing the leaf, then steaming. Steaming, rolling sunlight. You go green tea. But green tea, white tea, no withering, no oxidation. It's a more antioxidant value. But white tea, green tea, not a drink empty stomach. After breakfast, then start with green tea and white tea. With empty stomach drink, inside the stomach, good bacteria will kill it.
Wow.
People plantation white tea, green tea only manually handle the plantation. Manually separate. But black tea is no separate, there is scissor cutting all together. And after that, make it the first sleeve, direct into the machine inside, crushing, rolling, or enzyme will become out. No taste on the tea. This is the first process. A 25% remove the moisture. It will withering in upstairs. A 25% remove the moisture, the leaf will be very soft. The leaf will be coming down, then black tea process started. Black tea is 2 types. One is orthodox black tea, second one CBC. The orthodox tea means only the raw leaf. They call orthodox tea roller. The put the leaf inside pressure plate. You will roll in the leaf. In after rolling, then 40 minutes oxidation by air. Then smell aroma come, color also change. Green to coppery brown color, then dry. They call orthodox black tea. It's a more taste, more flavor. Price also very high. Minimum 1,000 rupees per kilo. It's only without milk. The machine also very old one. Pressing the leaf. You have to put pressing same like this. You have to put pressing same like this. Then come to the CTC roller. This is the CTC roller.
So after visiting this place, I got to know that the white part of the tea is the most potent with a lot of antioxidants and cancer fighting properties. Then the second part is the green tea, which is slightly okay, it's better than the black part, but it has lesser antioxidants than the white one, but still very good for health. And then comes the processed black tea, which of course even if it's done in a very organic way, it's still processed, dehydrated, processed, and a lot of antioxidants are lost in the process of making this tea. So the best is to have the white tea, and then the next best is the green. The next we just went around visiting the nearby places and had lots of fun making some great reels together, walking on the wobbly bridge. It was all so much fun, taking in the fresh air around us. Then we decided to visit the Nilgiri Hills, which was nearby the tea gardens. It was like a trip, kind of a tour. So we went up there. You need to leave your vehicle in the parking lot and take the special buses that go up to the Nilgiri Hills. You have to buy a ticket over there for each and every one, and you sit in their bus because they have these special drivers. The roads are very, very narrow, let me tell you, and it may seem very scary, but it's very, very safe because these drivers are experts and they know how to take you through the trek. Yes, you can call it a trek actually, trek up the Nilgiri Hills, but it is worth your drive. It is surrounded by clouds, waterfalls, clouds and more clouds, and it's actually a walk in the clouds. A very, very picturesque and a beautiful place to visit. So when you are in the tea garden at Munnar, don't miss out going to the Nilgiri Hills. You'll see a lot of mountain goats around, They just roam around like any other domestic animal. They're very harmless and beautiful creatures who actually defy gravity when they climb the mountains. There are more animals up there, but people are not allowed to just venture after a certain point. So we just took a walk up the hill. We could have gone much further, but we were quite tired by the time we finished half of it. They have these little wagons which take you up there, which we did not hire, but you could even do that and go more higher up the hill. Of course, being an actor, I could not miss out on making some reels up there with such beautiful backgrounds. I really love the mountains, and after going to Munnar and going up the Nilgiri hills, I can say I've fallen in love even more with Munnar, with the mountains, and with everything that God has created in nature. This is so refreshing. The air that you breathe up there, you can just feel the freshness in it. It's worth a while to go up these places, getting away from the busy city, pollution, and everything else, becoming one with the nature. Wow. Now for some bhutta in the rainy season, and their bhutta is bhutta in the sense the corn. I call it bhutta in Hindi. Was so yummy. Next we went to Chandi's Windy Wood Resort for lunch, and it was so beautiful. The views were amazing and breathtaking, the valley down there. And this hotel is unique because it has, this restaurant cum hotel has a man-made big waterfall trek which you have to walk down. It takes you at least around 20 minutes to walk down, and it's made so beautifully. It's a little tricky too. You need to be careful with your foot work, but it's worth the while. It's a beautiful trek down there with little caves and tunnels. I think it's a very unique concept. These are uncle and auntie who were my sister's in-laws. At this age, they were so into about trying every adventure out there that it inspired us to go more and more into it. And we really thoroughly enjoyed it. Later that night, we ended our day with going to the Kerala sari shop and did a little shopping where they traditionally weave the saris. It's a beautiful experience to see that happening, and once in Kerala you must try this. So see you next time with the part 2 of the Kerala vlog. We'll be covering Tekdi, which is another 4 hours from Munnar, in the next. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel, and also press the bell icon for notifications. Bye. See you soon.